Hey everybody, welcome back. We're playing Super Auto Pets. I scared the crap out of my cat when I said, hey everybody. Here we are though, going pay to win. I love a fish with some honey. I love 2 ants. It's not the best squad you could ever ask for, but I'll be the precious husbands. That's perfect. But it's pretty good. I rate this, this is like a 6.5 out of 10 on the relative strength scale. It all comes down to ant luck. It might not even come down to ant luck. There might have been no path to anything but a draw. I'm a big believer in this. I'm a big believer in this, and then one of these. And I would now, look, I'm going to just be honest. Now we're up to a 7. I say we're at a 7 on the strength scale. We want the ants to feed it backwards as far as they can. Dude, that's a clean win. And then it only gets better from there. This is a almost guaranteed recipe, by the way, for like a 4-squad Marty this round. But that's okay. Let's add another ant to the squad. I would put a blowfish out there. Like, I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of twisted. I think in the new meta, a blowfish can be kind of cracked even if you don't get hedgehogs, but it's at its best when the hedgehogs are a part of the squad. I don't think there's any debate there. We're going to actually lose this one by a little bit more than 1 life, probably, if you want to think about it that way, but we got great optics moving forward. I'm not sweating this one in the slightest. Definitely, I'll take a swan. We got a 6-5 ant that operates as an 11-5. And you know what is kind of like an underrated part of this squad right now? Oh no, what the heck? We got a lot of disposable, forgive the terminology, but disposable animals. You know, we could certainly sell some stuff to put better animals on the squad. I will sell the ladybug, roll a caterpillar. I'm going to give the blowfish some garlic. That's level 3 ants. A lobster is just a sick joke. Don't make me laugh. Now, that's great for next round. I'd like to put a turtle in. I don't know where it's going to go, but I'd like one, but maybe not right now. The next thing we need is a scaling unit. I think it's a little late for the dog. Some people might disagree. We got a path forward to potential success. Look at this is the power of the level 3 ant just in and of itself right here. Really helped our blowfish get off the ground. I think one of the paths to scaling for us is a rabbit, but I'm not willing to sell any of these animals to put a rabbit out there. So what do I know? That's our other path to scaling, without a doubt. I'm gonna get a little bit loco. Okay, I'm gonna sell my swan. It's not a common move for me. But I'm kind of digging what the blowfish has done for us so far. And my loyalty has been thusly rewarded. We'll get a level, I mean, it'll be a level 2.33 repeating, of course, blowfish. This is like a super spider. That's not bad at all. This is like the perfect setup for me to be very pleased with the way that things are going. Sometimes going wide goes right, and you're happy to see it, and sometimes it goes very, very wrong. And that was a... Come on, man. You know what? I'm sick. Wait, oh, I forgot. We get the refund. So, admittedly, what I'm hoping for is if we could get a level 2 goat, then, like, buying a friend would give us 2 gold back, which I don't think I've seen. There's another example. This might be the same guy. I don't know. But one thing's for certain. This is not the team you want to be using when you're going up against a blowfish with garlic. Level 2. I mean, this is just crazy. Like, level 2 goat. Now, there's a sincere part of me that's like, you want to start making like a dragon or something work here. Or a chicken. Chicken works the same as dragon. Yeah. But we can't. We don't really want to get rid of our caterpillar. Look, the only way we can do this, we have to decide if it's right. We're definitely keeping the buffalo. But I might do you the service of selling Caterpillar and selling Blowfish, just because when's the next time we're going to have an opportunity, right? When's the next time we're going to be out here rolling a goat, chicken, and look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry. It has to be done. It probably costs us a chance at a win. It only triggers twice per turn as well. Well, I shouldn't even say that. It might cost us a chance at a win, but it also, like, might not. Like, this might actually be somewhat advisable. Like, this is an interesting just sort of play in general. All of a sudden, we already got, like, 7/7 poodles sitting on our shop. We could go skunks, but I don't want to get rid of our, like, scaling space yet. 5, 5, 4, 1. I'll, like, buy a poodle just to get some stats. I'm so happy we have the HP to play with here. Because I don't know, like, this is... We're basically pre-scaling all of our units, and it costs us so little now because of the fact that our goat is level 2, which is just silly to remark upon in the first place. But I feel like this is where I want to be, like, as a gamer. As a result, it's hard for me to say no to this, right? A second chicken? I'm willing to buy a chicken, and look at it, scaled them up so much just to buy them, man, because they'd already gone through so many scalings, and we don't even have to sweat this one yet. Like, if we lose this round, then we'll be like on the downslope. But I also feel like we're in a great... Oh my god, that's terrible news for me. I feel like we're in a great spot for, like, a pivot from some things, because we can literally stock up on, like... I mean, sure, a T-Rex is great, don't get me wrong, but, like, we have really strong units out there already. Or, like, in here already, I guess I should say. So buy that, get a nice little refund. Yes, I want to make dragon work, but what do you sell to make it happen? You definitely sell that, but, like, are we going to sell a goat to make it happen? I don't know. The goat's kind of part of the squad. I take no pleasure in that. You still have a trigger left, so sure, I'll take one of those. I think we should just take, like, the best available animal. If we could get you to level 3, then we could sell the ant and we could start to work a dragon in. We don't get a refund there. I mean, dude, honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Well, if we live, which seems unlikely, we will have a level 3 chicken and we can really start. The true game begins then. Dude, honestly, I'm like a board that's preloaded like this? I don't know. We can't. We can't make it through. So, I mean, I'll take the L on that one. I think we bit a little hard on the chicken goat, but again, that's the kind of gamer I want to be. I want to be the guy who would go in on the chicken goat. I don't want to be the kind of guy, because I see it all the time. It's fine. Like, however you want to play the game. Oh, it should have been the hard mushrooms. However you want to play the game is fine. If you want to optimize for just winning, that was a 10-win run that we, you know, put some unnecessary risk into. I don't want to be the guy that's just like, check out my meta bison build when something that seems a little bit more interesting, that's what I wanted, believe it or not, came along. Like, if you're trying to dig yourself out of, like, a lethal situation and you get the opportunity to get a bison and ride it, you got no choice. But when you got HP to play with, I wanted to give it a try. I thought I had fun regardless. Very good, very good. So we're at 1-1, or 1-0-1. It's a great start, man. We level up. It's a great time to get a dog. I think you get a dog. I think you sell the fish, believe it or not. You buy a swan? I think the bird is better than a fish. How dare you? But I also think that the bluebird is the next animal to go for sure. Lucky us. Not lucky us. Lucky us. Oh yeah, we're all right. We're all right. We just gotta like focus on getting that dog scaled for the time being. So how does that work? You gotta sell to make some space. We place ya. Woof woof. We place ya. Woof woof. We could buy a mosquito and meat. I guess we could buy a meat mosquito, but I don't really want like a 2-4 mosquito. I guess it's better if we're gonna put the meat on anyway. Like, I guess it makes sense. It's not. I'm losing a lot of hope now that our dog is essentially just one pig with another pig stacked on top of it. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. You know, a single hit ruining the run because it's gotten 4 attack triggers and no defense triggers. But that's okay. It comes in time. Okay, so you gotta go. You gotta get on the squad because you're like a natural pair. Now, the ladybug is probably gonna go. That seems fair to me. You know, for 1 gold, I guess we would just do this. Yeah, at least you get a little extra buff. You know what? I'm going to be crazy because I think we desperately need the HP scaling. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Any appreciators in the chat right now? 7-6. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. We've gotten very lucky there, quite frankly. Run it back. We're looking for... Sure, another swan is beautiful. Garlic on the dog will go a long way. I think we got ourselves right back into this. You want to see a no-life dog run? Sure. I don't hate the dog as an animal in this game now that, like, I mean, it's still extremely strong, but the fact that it shows up a tier later means it's a sometimes food instead of an always food, which is, you know, nice for my psyche. I think we got to sell you because the sheep has, there's plays here. There's a way to get an easy level 3, as you probably already know. We are going to do this. We don't have space to roll 2. I love a microbe, man. I could totally see that working. You piece. We're going to lose out on 1 sheep here, but I accept it for the time being. Holy cow. And it's okay, I'm freezing the whole shop. Because now a microbe can totally work. I think you could roll dog to get the power of the dog, Jane Campion style. How dare you? This is terrible news for me. Thank you. We're still going to lose, but at least it's less embarrassing. And then microbe turtle, your best unit. So, like, you're probably just... I was going to say gone. I combined you by accident. Woof. Thank you. Thank you. No, but thank you for the offer, sincerely. Actually, you know what I think? For now, what I think you do is microbe turtle. We can garlic and then move the dog to the front in the future. We're really relying on our dog to wipe their squad out, more or less. Which is really dangerous with 1 unit, but... Or with 1 microbe, I should... Okay, mission highly failed. We're going to be on lethal. I'm not sweating it, though. Give me one of these. Caterpillar's getting close. I still think we got a great position here. I still think we got a great position here. If I see a scorpion, I'm going to close the game. You'll never see the video. This video will never make it to YouTube if I see a scorpion. Oh, what the heck? It's the same squad, man. What the heck? We won so easily. What happened? Okay, now you got to reposition. Because, like, you've got to end up here because you're going to be at 21-15. Also, we don't want our caterpillar at the back because it gets sniped by dolphins. No, crocodiles. That's why I feel like it's always best to have your caterpillar not at the back, even though I've only recently come to terms with that belief. you should get an extra buff. We also do want to scale our dog. It's just not like the easiest task. There's really no place for a dragon to work here, unfortunately. Level 2 turtle is great and might actually influence where we place our dog if we're lucky enough to live to the next round, which is not guaranteed. Right now, I'm pretty pleased with this, but this seems pretty solid, man. Yeah, okay. That's 5 wins. The question is, how are we going to scale the dog? And I think the mature answer is you need to just buy that dude, like, a lot of food. I also think this is fine. You should actually, and this is like, we're getting into some very, like, it's game theory. But I feel like you try to level the swan faster so you can buy more sushis, more pears, more pizza, etc., etc. Nice equipment. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it, hypothetically, so to speak. This is a very classic no-life build, and I'm happy we seem to be getting some traction, at least. You having a steak is just humorous. Have some pizza. It seems hard. Saved. It seems hard to scale a unit to where we'd want it to be just by buying food. Without, like, a cat or anything, but you know what? That's what it's all about, right? Getting weird with it. There's a sauropod. We ran into a team with a sauropod. We've somehow ended up on weird Twitter. The dog is getting so lucky with the snacks, dude. Okay, that time. As long as the snacks go somewhere, I'm not even sweating it. Preferably somewhere that is not the caterpillar where it just went, but it is what it is. They got their own caterpillar. It's almost as good as mine. I don't even mean that derisively. Like, that's pretty close. That's 8 wins. Dude, I'm kind of feeling it. Even the microbe getting it doesn't upset me, man. I don't think you need the turtle to get a 1-up. You don't need the microbe to get a 1-up. We don't need a next level dog. We don't have the space to summon any units. I do think a turtle having a steak is maybe the next breakthrough. 40-something damage with our... more than 50 damage, I guess, actually, with our first 2 units. Seems pretty good. You know, there's a reason you run it. It just works, right? Like, that. I don't feel bad. I know I said this is like a common no-life build, but that's actually not really true. Like, the microbe is something of a fringe build. The caterpillar... and this is just in case we draw, I guess, but the caterpillar-dog combo is like a tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. But the microbe is a fairly, like, I mean, it's just slightly simmering below the classic meta, I think. We're going to win this. All right, so there's our 10 wins. You know, I've proven I've still got it. Now, maybe we can get a little freaky with this last one. All right, 3 green beetles. Only thing, the future of this, rude citizens, also known as Bostonians. People from Boston be like, F you, nobody insults my city. You aren't wrong, though. I will say the future prospects for this squad, IMO, somewhat low, but with the guaranteed level 2 is nice, and having a bunch of 2-3s is pretty sick, man. 2-3 is a very good stat line in the early game. We're feeling comfortable right now. You shouldn't buy this yet. You should do this first. Yes, and we should try a puppy. Even if we have to do puppy caterpillar, which is almost, it actually might even be a little bit more of a classic no-life, I just want to win optimization than anything else. But, yeah, we're going to give it a shot. Now, the puppy is... it's tough to say. Much like the dog, you really... and this was not even close, but much like the dog, you really need to get it to level 2 in order to feel happy about your life, I think. I always love a hedgehog. That's my problem, man. That's my problem. I love a hedgehog. But I'm going to say no for now. Even a 3-4 hedgehog. What we're looking for more than anything else is a caterpillar. Man, a hedgehog would have crushed here. It would have destroyed them. Holy cow. Anyway, we still won. But hedgehog would have rolled them. This is nice. One more, please. I don't think, and I change my tune on this from time to time. There's our caterpillar. I don't think we really needed the hatching chick, which is a nice position to be in. We'll freeze it here because we more or less have to. Swan's giving us just a little extra utility, that one extra reroll per turn that can change everything. Very good math for us, except, what the heck? Oh, never mind, we're fine. That was close, though, dude. How did that horse get so much HP? It's atypical. Caterpillar's going to pop at the perfect time. Puppy's level 2. This is now, you're getting into a situation where you're like, things are honestly looking pretty solid. Now, I think I'll freeze you. At this point, if we lose this round, we could buy a snail. Our ladybug at the back is not really accomplishing anything. It's pretty nasty, honestly. You got me pretty good. That garlic went a long way. And we did lose, so hold on. Sell me. 2, 1, 3. 3, 3. If we put the caterpillar at the front, the poodle can actually do some work for us. All we need is... Well, I mean, I don't love it, but it is what it is. I think you should take a pear. It's probably the best food available. We definitely want that. We definitely want garlic. Now, this is a round. It would be nice to not lose so that we're not on lethal and we can avoid being forced into making like a desperate decision. It was a little close, but I'm pretty pleased. That's 5. Caterpillars, 2 away from popping. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. We can buy one more thing. Salad's not really good enough. I'll be straight up with you. A second garlic's pretty close. I gotta freeze a bison and probably replace our beetle with it. I think if you're gonna do that, you might as well do it now. You're at least... Oh, I screwed up my puppy buff. Oh, no. Why am I... okay. But you at least... I mean, I figured it's better to do it earlier so you can still get the poodle buff stacked up. It's all right. We got garlic on the puppy. I'm feeling a little bit better. Not sweating it too much. It seems like we're going to be totally fine. You never should have screwed me. Chili pepper caterpillar? I don't think so. Chili pepper goose? You never should have screwed me on the one where we had a goat and a chicken. Because now I'm going sicko mode. Alright, that's a problem. That's a problem. We're on lethal, but this is exactly the right turn for that to happen for us. Let's go up a goose. Nah. Nah. Straight up, I'm like, I don't really want you to be at the front. But it does make sense from a poodle buffing standpoint. We should probably dump the poodle. This seems fine, and I hope I don't live to regret those words, but like, I just, at a glance, I didn't see how this squad could stop us. Is this the squad that beat us last time? Is that all it took? So we want a turtle. It's probably sensible to just dump you. Then you can go here. And we got to figure out maybe something like that. Chili pepper at the back's a little wonky, but really wanted to see a turtle. You know what? I'm a simple man. Just be smart about it. This squad is pretty good. Level 2 turtle, and I think we get, you know, that much nuttier, but... Okay, we took out all your strong units. That's a good start. Didn't even have to use our 43-42 at the back. Usually a good sign. Don't really need a caterpillar. I mean, you could sell a swan and roll a microbe. You could. Just work with me for a second, okay? Level 2 turtle. Now you really want to sell a swan and roll a microbe and then do something like that. I'm sorry, but you know, maybe we're ushering in the age of the bacterium, man. Like it's a really good squad. Look at all that incredible equipment they're not going to get to use and is going to get overridden by pure detritus. Sure, you've got a fly. That's pretty impressive. That don't impress me much though. So you've got the fly, but do you have the touch? I am going to toot my own horn as well. Because, like, look, this is not the most... And we're not guaranteed to get 10 wins either. This is not the most ridiculous win you'd ever see in your life, even if, you know, even if we do win. But, like, the pivot was cracked, man. Saved? I mean, we won. The pivot was cracked. That microbe, dude. Who knew? Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. See ya!